Kirk Cousins, if they give him the tag again, you're looking at something in the ballpark of $24 million for the year. So obviously it's...
No, he doesn't care. Tag me. Go for it.
He might want that money spread out over a little bit more time.
You want some security, too.
Exactly. So what do you want to do with him? What's the priority if you're Washington?
I think long-term deal is the way you go with Kirk. He played well. I wanted to do that last year for him. It's hard, like you've said before, Willie, it's hard to find a good quarterback in this league and a guy that's played well in this system. I mean, Jay Gruden's system's not easy. It's complicated. He manages it well. Now, at the end of the year, he made a couple plays where it made it difficult. Made this why we're talking about
the bad passes?
Yeah, like we're talking about this because of that. But he's a great quarterback. He's going to be one. If you give him some security, then spread it out, and you can pay Deshaun Jackson possibly, keep a Pierre Garçon, keep a couple other guys around him. But the franchise tag doesn't really make a ton of sense.
You need a great quarterback, or you need a really good quarterback in this league. If you're going to win in the Super Bowl like we saw this past Super Bowl, you need great quarterback play to compete. I think he has grown in this system. I think he's one of these players that gets better and better as he's involved in a system like a Jay Gruden. It's very difficult and complicated. I think he understands that now. He plays great within that system. Yes, more consistency throughout the year for an entire 16 games, and you want to see him put the team on his back at times and make certain throws and take over football games, of course. Look around the NFL. It's not flooded with great quarterbacks. Look at the draft. You can't find a guy right now that you say you would probably take over Kirk Cousins in the draft. This is a guy that's at home. He plays great within the system. He is continuously getting better. Give him a long-term deal. Don't play around with it because you're not going to keep paying him $24 million and this bumps up a couple more million next year. Give him a long-term deal and just end the problem.
Your point about the draft is well taken. Mike Mayock has made it clear he's not a huge fan of this year's quarterback class.